All right, so we got Manabu Itagaki versus Salvador Sanchez. All right, featherweight division. Let's get it.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore.
All right.
Welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the featherweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Eddie, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looks like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie.
All right, so he's not coming in there. He's smart. He gets in, get out. All right.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher and was trying to. When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a. When you trained a guy in your career, when you trained a guy in your career.
Now I see I just caught him with the 1-2 easy.
When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition. When you trained a guy in your. When you
y'all hear the computer screwing up?
When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher. When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counter. When you trained a guy in your. When you trained a guy.
Now the point I was saying was. The point that I was getting at was when I caught him with the 1-2 easy couple, like several times already, right? I want to see how he adjusts, right?
Fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
And what he does afterwards. Does he counter? Does he just move away? Like these are all the things I look for, like everything. Like if I'm in the ring for real, when I'm training for real, everything, like that type of stuff. I look for it. And the funny thing is, man, people don't understand how realistic this, like the things that they do put in here in this game, because they will make these adjustments. But so far, I'm able to catch with that 1-2.
Blocked. Able to counter that attack. Oh, he missed that fight. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Oh, he is done. He could go down.
Nice. I like his movements.
Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Nice. All right. I'm not going to get too crazy. He's all right.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Not able to land the uppercut. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And he ties up on the inside. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot.
And
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. That punch just close. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about playing that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Had his target in mind, but just missed.
See, now he's stepping back. So when I thought of the 1-2 now, maybe the jab lands, but not the right hand. That's what I mean about the adjustments, and I see it.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
See, if I'm in the other corner, I'm trying to get after him. But
Nope.
you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless.
And
you have
also,
an opportunity to nail him as he's coming
I
after
didn't hurt him because I jumped on him. I hurt him because he ran into some shots. He ran into 2 right hands. He got hit with the same punch over and over. It wasn't because I jumped on him. At times it made him run into it. And he's fine now. So, and also look at the round we in 3. Look at his stamina. So this one of the fights you don't want to start throwing way too many punches, and then mid-fight he has all this stamina and you don't. So the idea right now is to counterpunch. Make him use more of his stamina. Me not use as much as I have already. So even things up as much as I possibly can with our stamina. And also hurt him with those counters.
Halfway through this round here.
And win every round. That's always my thing. I'm never thinking lose rounds just to get ahead later.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Able to dismiss it.
And he's changing his attack also.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight.
I want to make him overcommit. Just like that. I'm winning this round with nothing but counters.
Yeah, this fight might be over because when you land counter punches, usually you're landing clean shots, but sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
Countdown the final moments of this round. Now committed to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Able to place the right hand in there.
All right. Now, he worked more than I did. He threw more punches, but I landed more. There we go.
He's been on target with his attack.
And there you go. 3 straight rounds.
In round number 4 here, and he's up
That's the unofficial, but still, I believe I won those rounds anyway.
And when you counter-punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Now look at where his stamina is, though. Again, he has great stamina.
Was just off the mark.
And now he's starting to pick it up. See, he's trying to make me fight more, but he's going to burn more of his stamina. That's what I want to get him to do.
Good strong combo. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but
and that's how you do it. The combinations, counters and combinations, counter combinations and counters. Period. Without having to just throw a bunch of stuff.
Also, it makes the opponent keep his hands in their pocket.
So I did what I did earlier, right? Okay, that was earlier. You see how aggressive he's getting?
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Just missed with that punch. Halfway through round number 4. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Wow, is he defensively sound. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
And he returns on that exchange.
And I won this round as well.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
He's backing up. Now see, all it takes is for me to come forward and he backs off. Especially if I land a good shot on his ass, then he backs up.
This has been a hotly
Mark his
contested
forehead
war
up in his
throughout,
eye.
and you just have a sense that it's gonna end.
Now look at where his stamina still is. You see what I mean?
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything.
I'm in a good spot too, but that's the thing. His stamina is really good. So I can't get carried away and just start going after him. Like I went after Sonny Liston when I fought him with Steve Fox because I could see I was faster than him, way faster. And then I could also see that I was able to land, like multiple power shots. So I knocked him out in 3 rounds. But I just chose to jump on him. And I'm noticing that his stamina, even though I was out throwing him, our stamina was around even. So I knew I could outwork him.
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching.
So it's not just because I was using him. If I was fighting an opponent that could adjust better, I wouldn't have. I did what was necessary.
Unable to land that shot.
Now look at how our stamina is starting to even up. I'm landing big shots while he's missing the majority of everything he's throwing. So he's looking for the 1-2. So I snuck the uppercut in there a couple of times. Mix it up, start going out to the body.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. And he's holding. Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's 3 lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're
just missed time to Mike.
He's not using any of those.
Want him to do that right there, overcommit, come into that right hook, but he didn't. Okay.
Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says,
Look who our stamina is in 6 rounds.
Put a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
I don't like online play, man. Like too much clown stuff going. I'm too grown up for that shit. So I mostly do my thing against a human player sitting next to me or against the computer. So I make all my fighters where we gonna have fun playing. I'm not making a bunch of weak ass people. So yeah.
He scored well after being hit himself.
And if you know Salvador Sanchez, he was a very smart fighter. So I don't just make the outer shell look like them and then try to make the, it's like, I try to make these guys where it's worth me even playing because, it's all about having fun, man.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. He's got half of the equation figured out. He's throwing a lot of punches, but the more important half of the equation, he's way off the mark.
Yeah, well, you should talk to a golf pro. If you want to hit a golf ball, you want to hit it straight, you need to stand crooked, would you? I mean, your feet would have to stand where you can hit the ball where your feet are pointing. That's the problem. His feet are crooked. They're pointing the wrong way, and his punches are going the wrong way.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter punching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Upstairs he goes with the hook again.
Yeah, see, he didn't see a 1-2 for a minute like that. Right hook, left hook like that. Both punches landed flush. There you go.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Blocking a score.
Oh, he hurt me. Wow, we landed at the same time. I thought I heard him. Nice, okay.
Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything to do this. You have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
There's the old 1-2.
I was definitely winning that round. He hurt me.
And round 6 comes to an end.
But I definitely won that
That's
round.
all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye.
That was nice. I thought I hurt dude. He hurt me though. Salvador caught me. Okay,
Now
cool.
they got to show
That was
that they
nice.
can perform.
We landed at the same exact time.
He fires off the combination there and it lands.
See how he'll go to his right and then he'll circle his guard the other way. I'm thinking, sometimes I'm thinking he's going to come in and he doesn't. He just back off.
Combo lands to the head. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Halfway through the 7th round, he takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
All right, it's the 7th round, so I'm not going to go all out and drain myself, but I'm picking up a little bit because we're going to the 8th.
He tried to nab him up top, but was
And
unable
maybe
to.
later, I'll pick up the pace on him. 8th and 9th round, 8, 9, and 10, see what happens.
There's a straight right hand. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
And that the goal for me too is, so I don't want to be at a halfway mark while these guys are still strong.
Left hand. Return to sender. He gets him back one of his own.
And I'm hitting them with some solid punches, so these shots are adding up. So if I don't get a knockdown in this round, maybe the next one.
That right to the head. That wasn't able to land. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
This way we'll still both be strong.
And now he's targeting.
Because once you get to that halfway point, it's easy for your stamina to drop low enough to where, yeah, I gotta be right. Low enough to where, like,
And it has become a one-sided fight as
you can get hurt easy with big shots. So
But you gotta ask him to the right guy, not to the guy who's with it. He's gonna keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. You want to change this?
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
you see what his stamina still is in the 8th round, right?
Oh, everybody will tell you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get
All right,
away
so
with
let me
it
get
if
back
the
to
guy doesn't wanna
counter-punching
throw
now.
back. But if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
And he's always testing to see what I'm doing, see? So when he starts coming in, he throws little shots and I don't engage. And he gets more confident little by little and he starts coming in. That's what I need him to do. I need him to overcommit. Like that. I need him to overcommit.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Big shot there.
There we go.
On the mark.
There we
Beautiful
go.
shot. Straight punch right on
He
the
knew
mark.
he messed up. Look at his face.
And not shot by Cupid.
He knew he shouldn't have did that after he did it. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'm out pointing him and I'm catching him with some, big shots, but
He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must get prepared. If you're a trainer, that's
we're
what
around
you do.
8 here.
You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab
Now,
one,
I won that
move your
round,
head, you
so
survive.
unless I'm trying to knock him out, there's no need for me to, this is 10-8 round already. And I was already winning the round. This is 10-8 round, so there's no need for me to,
Wobbling all over the ring.
try to
So
do
he
too
can't
much.
use his legs right now, so he wishes. and
Unless
it's
I
too
wanna
late
knock
for
him out.
He wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least you could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive
You
posture
like
is
that?
a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Missed the target with that hook.
Now he's smartening up to Once I catch with one punch, he backs up instead of going forward. So I don't land the second one.
And that's the end of round 8.
Cut that eye.
Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just that last call in the casino, they just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Commits to the straight right. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
That's right.
That shot unable to land. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Protecting his head well with his guard.
He's being very elusive now.
Shows you a fighter like this is recovered. That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
1, 2 jabs. Off the mark there. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Punches and bunches, working well.
Nice.
Good block. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teacher. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give the background of the amateurs credit. But he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
There he is zoning in the old 1-2.
Yep.
And that's the end of round 9. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fighter. What damage he will take now because he can't see
The
correctly.
last round. So now,
Big shot he just scored.
just jump on him. They ain't got worried about stamina
Goes down. And he survived it.
anymore now than I did earlier. Nope. 10th round knockout. Nice. So the video game guys won. Nice. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all on this one. Catch you guys on the next video.